Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Where to Next. Want to give you an update on the property here. We are nearing the end of dry season. You can see behind me the sun's going down. This year has been a really bad dry season. I mean, normally even during dry season you get rain, every once in a while. I think in the last 3.5–4 months we had rain once is all we had. So not just here in Belize, but Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, everybody's been hit really hard. All of the hydro dams that produce electricity, they've been hit really hard. So wanted to just kind of show you around the property and give you guys a bird's eye view of just what it looks like here during dry season. Of course, if you've been watching this for a while, then you remember what it looked like during the rainy season when I did the videos on the rain, catching water in the cistern, how green the grass and everything was. So I'm gonna take you around the property and kind of let you see what it's like during dry season. All right, so you can see right here, all this is, anything green is weeds. All this grass that used to be green is completely dead. You see her look at it, I don't know if you can hear it. It's just completely dead. Everything. There's Milo and chickens, but you can see most of the whole property, the entire property. Everything is dead. The soursop trees are doing well, hardy. This soil here, the soil that we have on this property is really good soil. So even during this really hard dry season, the soursops have actually done pretty good. So these trees right here, like I said, they were on the property when we bought it. This is the fruit that comes out of that tree right there. If you've never had it, I would definitely try it. It's amazing fruit. It's called a soursop. Here's one of the avocados that I planted this year. This thing was doing really well. I've watered it a couple times, but it took a beating. Pomegranate's doing real good. Pomegranate's very drought resistant. I'll definitely be planting more of those, but you can see the pomegranate's really green, really drought resistant. Where I had all the lemongrass, I had to cut it back because it just was completely dying off. So you can see it's just at ground level now. All those patches right there was all the lemongrass here, but I cut it back. I left some of it down here. Well, back here, here's a Hass avocado tree that I planted. You can see that got hurt pretty good too during this dry season. Chickens follow me. Baby chicks are doing fine. We got 16, so we're doing good there. Quail are producing right now, keeping them happy. They're giving us a lot of eggs. We're hatching quail right now. Turkey have gotten so big. Of course, they eat so much. But you can see how big those turkeys have gotten since we got them. They've grown so much. Actually had a skunk that got into this coop the other night through the back. It dug a hole through the ground. And I got 6 turkey that I'm keeping in there with them right now. And some of you are out there going to say, well, don't keep your turkeys with your chickens. And, I'm willing to try anything once. For us, it's worked. I keep that coop clean and I keep it sprayed down for bugs and stuff. But so there was a skunk that got into the coop the other night, and these guys right here attacked. And when I say it got in, it literally got in. There's still some feathers out here. It attacked one of the chicks and one of the hens, but it did not make it out with it. Of course, one of the things I love out here the most is that sun that goes down every night. That right there never gets old. Never gets old to me. It's another Hass avocado planted this year. You see that got hurt pretty bad too. But yeah, if you look around, you see how much everything died off. Here's another. This is a smaller grapefruit tree that I planted. And there's one right over there, and there's another one over there. Both those got hurt really bad too. Walk over here and take a look at some of the dragon fruit. The cohoons, drought resistant. Those are coming back. The mangoes that I planted, drought resistant. They're doing really, really well. Dragon fruit are doing really, really well. They're coming along nicely. Here's a lime tree that I planted this year. This thing was big and beautiful. You can see the leaves are taco, man. This thing right here took a beating. Some more dragon fruit. This is doing really well. Got some yucca over here growing. This is another Hass avocado that got hit hard this year. Do you see what I mean? This drought, no water, man, it put a hurting. Once these rains come, it's going to be fertilizing and getting these back into shape. So yeah, you can see, like I said, pretty much dry season, man, especially this year, it's put a hurting on just about anybody who's doing anything. Here's another avocado tree. You can see that's got dead leaves up on the top too. That took a beating. This is a berry bush. You can see the dead leaves on it. This took a beating too. Turkeys are complaining because it's not producing yet. And I learned a real valuable lesson this year. So the two cisterns that I had here when I had the house built, I had this one back here, which is 1,200 gallons. This is 300 gallons. This is the one I was using to catch the rainwater with and to move into that one. I bought water when we moved in, which was one time. I just had to purchase water again. I moved the cistern around. I don't like having to pay for water, but you know, lesson learned. So this year I'm going to be getting a second one of the 1,200 gallon cisterns, that big sucker right there. And towards the end of rainy season, keeping those two full, and of course this other 300 gallon, and that should get us through the dry season. Like I said, we made it almost all the way through. There's rain in the forecast for the 1st of June, which normally starts raining here around June, so that right there is a good thing. So we made it almost all the way through. We missed it probably by a few weeks. But yeah, I had to break down and buy water, but you know, you live, you learn. Yeah, so you can kind of see over here, the roosters are already crowing, but it's pretty desolate out here. We love it. This is exactly how we like it. But yeah, this rainy season has been something else. Learned a lot. We learned a lot this year. We learned so much this year going through every season, and we are looking forward to the next one that is coming up. So when I was telling you about the skunk that got in, it was this baby right here that the skunk got a hold of, tore him up. But we've been working on him for two days now. He's eating, he's starting to move around. So good things. That's a positive sign. But yeah, that little one right there is the one that got that the skunk tried to get out. But like I said, these guys right here, I can only imagine what it was like inside of that coop when these three and the other three that go with them, you know, started doing what they do. Like I said, this is the first for me. I've never had a predator get inside the coop and not make it out with something. So that's another lesson I learned. A lot of people say, you know, don't keep your turkeys and your chickens together. Let me tell you what, I don't think it was the chickens that fought that night. I'm 100% sure that it was these turkeys. They had some, you know, scratches on the top of their heads and stuff. But I fully believe that these turkeys went to town on that skunk. And how I know it was a skunk, there was a slight odor of the skunk left over. So yeah, these guys right here, inside of that coop, they definitely protected the chickens. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you a first-hand look if you're thinking about coming here to Belize, which you could experience during dry season. But you know, everything has its good and its bad, and you can tell just looking at that view right there, never gets old. It's there every single day, and I watch the sunrise every single day. So I get to see the sun come up and I get to watch it go down, and every day it seems to change. Right now there's still some smoke and some Saharan dust in the background, but you know, like I said, it's for all its faults, there's so many goods here. So please please subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, leave something in the comments and let us know, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks everybody, appreciate it.